you are asking, how can I calculate my SAT scores for my practice test results? You are in the right place. We've prepared a digital SAT score calculator that you can use to interpret your scores from full-length practice tests, or even quizzes or other tests. I've shared the link to this digital SAT score calculator in the description area of the video. Now, let's make an example digital SAT score calculation from a full-length practice test. Let's assume that your results are as follows. Reading and Writing, Module 1. 22 correct answers out of 27 questions. Reading and Writing, Module 2. 20 correct answers out of 27 questions. Math Module 1. 17 correct answers out of 22 questions. Math Module 2. 15 correct answers out of 22 questions. You can simply type in or use the slider to mark your number of correct answers in each module. As you can see, the digital SAT score calculator made the score calculation. The reading and writing score for these results is 650, the math score is 620, and the total score is 1270. You can use this calculator to interpret your SAT scores during your SAT exam prep. Note that, not every test you take during your SAT exam will be a full-length practice test. Some tests may have different numbers of questions, or you may want to see the adapted SAT score from a particular practice test or quiz. We've made a digital SAT score calculator for quizzes as well. You can see it on the same page if you scroll down a bit. Let's assume you practiced a quiz of 14 questions and you answered 11 questions correctly. You can use this calculator to see your adapted SAT score from this quiz. As you can see, your adapted SAT score would be 660 if this quiz or practice test was a full-length SAT section. Note that, this digital SAT score calculator for quizzes is on a 200 to 800 scale. How does the digital SAT score calculator work? We've used the College Board score charts from the recent SAT exams when building this digital SAT score calculator. The new digital SAT is adaptive, so we made our calculator adaptive as well. You can see the SAT score guide below. There are two sections in the digital SAT exam, Reading and Writing and Math. Each section is scored on a 200 to 800 scale. The total SAT score is the sum of the scores of the reading and writing sections and math sections. The minimum SAT score is 400, and the maximum you can get is 1,600. The average SAT score is 1050. A score of 1350 would put you in the top 10% of test takers and help make your application competitive at more selective schools. However, for competitive colleges, you must get a very high SAT score. Note that, the SAT score calculation is not linear. Even if you answer a few questions correctly, you may not score over 200 from the reading and writing or math sections. Each question has a different weight during the exam, and your results on the first module will affect the scores you will get from the second module. Important notice about digital SAT score calculator. While our digital SAT score calculator is adaptive and provides the best estimates for your practice tests, the actual scores may slightly differ from what the calculator provides. The digital SAT score calculator is for informational purposes and does not guarantee that your actual scores will be exactly the same as this calculator provides. In the real SAT exam, each question has a different weight, and the new SAT exam is adaptive. Another factor that might affect your SAT scores is the difficulty of the questions. In the actual SAT exam, there are easy, medium, and hard questions. If your practice test is easy, the digital SAT score calculator may provide higher than actual scores. Similarly, if your practice test is hard, the digital SAT score calculator may provide a lower than the actual score. If you liked this video, please do not forget to hit like button and follow us for being notified about new videos.